Okay, let's see. And um, there we go. And we are right here. And I need more light. Really, it's hot. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. Okay, I think we're all set now. Okay, let's take this off. Let's see how much we can finish this. Oh, it's so hot. Let me tell you. So I have the symbol D out here, put out here. So let's just continue with that. Let me see, since I'm blind. How are you all doing today? This is one of those days where we should really be in the swimming pool all day. But it's too hot even to walk that far. I'm having a bit of problem with the lighting because there's sun out here, which means I get glare. Let's try it this way. Why am I vibrating? Okay, it should be okay now. I think it calmed down. I'm right here. Okay. I couldn't see the drills. I closed the drapes to block out the sun. And And also, if I open the drapes, I have a lot of glare. And I really want to finish this so we can start on a brand new project on the 1st of July. We have the project all kitted up, ready to go. So I will push this one to be finished because we had a holiday weekend and it was my birthday. Everything sort of got pushed to the back. We were too busy celebrating. And we had the Couple Bar Festival, which was wonderful, lots of fun. They had enactment of the battle between the Turks, Suleiman, and the Hungarian hussars. They were shooting off cannons and they had swords and everything and horses. It was a lot of fun. I couldn't get as much video as I wanted because people kept on coming in my way. I was like, go away, please. But anyway, I got more video than last year. Anyway, so I was happy about that. Of course, hubby brought a cake, even though I told him I don't want a cake. But he brought a wonderful, tasty, it's like a chiffon cake with clear jello, like jello on the top, unflavored. And it had fresh fruit. So the filling was fresh fruit. And it had a light cream with a minimal amount of sugar. So most of the sweetness came from the fruit. So it was just a wonderful cake. I'm really happy he did not get one of those heavy buttercream frostings, in this heat. It would have been really unnecessary. So let's work on this diligently. I mean, it's so hot, I'm sticking to everything. I mean, like 5-6 showers a day. I have fans going, but it's just hot. In the winter, we complain about the cold. In the summer, we complain about it being hot. So this is all we have to do over here, this particular corner. And I do plan to keep on schedule, like I said, to begin the new project on July 1st. Definitely. Usually I'm not so behind in my scheduling, but things happen, life happens. And then I try to catch up, which is no problem. I mean, none of these projects are for a specific date. So it's just fine. Now, what letters are those? Okay, that's a G, and we're looking for the symbol D. So let's just come over here, turn over. I was surprised that I am so sensitive to the heat this year. Usually the heat doesn't bother me, I was in Egypt and what have you, 47 degrees, it didn't bother me. But I have been told by my doctor to stay out of the sun. I love to sunbathe a little bit. I get burned every year. I get sunburned every year. I don't know why. No, don't think I get tan. No, just red. And then it's white again. It's impossible for me to get tanned. Okay, the D is sort of a different color, but not much to be able to tell apart from the other symbol. When I have a problem like that, what I do is fill in the symbols around it, and then the particular one that I'm having problem with become more visible. So we just go along now and finish our canvas. This is a beautiful little canvas. And then we're going to do the baking fairy, which is so cute. I think my freezer is dying. It's making weird noises, loud noises. I'm like, I woke up in the middle of the night with the freezer making noise, and I'm like, what is this? Yes, I tried kicking it. I told the freezer, shut up, it's the middle of the night. I want to sleep. Yeah, I have this habit once in a while. I would like to sleep, and occasionally I would like to eat, Seems like a habit I can't break. Yeah, I know, you're laughing. I can see you. Hubby was on night shift, so I am trying to be quiet. He's sleeping. Poor man. But at least it was a good thing that he was on night shift, because it's a little bit cooler at night. And there's all those machines going. And he's alone, keeping an eye to make sure they are all working fine and checking the internet. It's one of those modern things. We're going to have a big celebration on July 11th because hubby got the Hungarian citizenship. It was hard, very hard, to do the tests and everything. So now he will have 2 citizenship, just like I do. I don't know what it's good for, but it doesn't hurt to have it. I mean, he does pay taxes and everything. And if he doesn't have the citizenship, he will not get pension, even though he's paying toward his pension fund every month. They get paid once a month in this country. But if he's not a citizen, he will not get a pension when he reaches old age, which is a long time away yet, but you gotta be prepared. And after being a widow, you never know what can happen. This is, I encourage all the ladies to study, have some sort of education that you can rely on. Even if you are a stay-at-home mom, you never know what can happen, and then you need to have something in your hand that you can make a living with. I speak from experience. Things can happen. Bad things can happen. Thank God that I did have a profession, that I could fall back on. Otherwise, I really don't know what I would have done. So in this country, we can be on maternity leave for 3 years. I would say that is a good time to further your education. I need to refill the pen. I do apologize, but I cannot see anybody writing because I'm in 2 different cameras. It's hard to explain. I don't even know if I have lag again. I did complain to my internet provider that's across the street from me that, hello, what is this? I have 5G and I have this lag. You want to explain it to me? And they go, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the internet. I go, okay. Then what is the problem? Well, there was this to do in the park, and I go, okay, so now you're going to explain to me why my internet is shit, right? This is not picking up. That's the Hungarian way. They can explain anything and everything. Most ridiculous way, but they do explain. And you're standing there like, does it show on my forehead, stupid, or something like that? I mean, I am paying for 5G internet. Therefore, they should provide me with 5G internet, right? Right. To me, that is logical. To them, I am being impossible. Okay, so I'm impossible. I still want proper internet. Finished. I want what I pay for. I don't think that's being unreasonable. You get these young kids that are on a job for first time. They're in their summer internship. And they have a big mouth. So you sort of have to put them in their place a little bit, Once they discover that you do know what you are talking about, then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm new in the job. I go, okay, then don't get uppity. First of all, I'm bigger and older than you are, don't get uppity with me. I can get uppity. Not nice. But if I must, I will. Okay, once it doesn't want to stick and then it doesn't want to release. Yeah. This heat and humidity makes it difficult for the sticky stuff to act normally. But the big canvas did have to be ironed. No way about it. It will not go flat. There's no damage to it. It was just folded so tight that there are deep creases in it. So we will iron it, no problem. I got this thingamajigger that you put underneath the iron because up until now I don't have an ironing board. And I was using, like a bunch of towels and a pillowcase and what have you. So I finally got this thing that you need to put, and then you can use it, put it on the table, and then you can use it, if you don't have an ironing board. You don't have to get all these other stuff out. I did burn one of the pillowcases, but it was one of the plain ones, so I wasn't that upset as I could have been. It was one of the plain white pillowcases, so it was easy to replace the set. It was an old one, of course, I mean, you don't use the most expensive embroidered pillowcases to iron on. Anyway, I don't. And what I did was I took one of the masks, you need to put in front of your face. Well, we don't have to anymore, but I'm sure come September, they're going to go crazy again. Anyway, so I wanted to iron one of those, and it was one of those throwaway masks, and I had no idea why I thought I could iron it. Well, of course, it melted. And I'm like, oopsie, I think I made a boo-boo. So that blue stuff melted into the white pillowcase, and no matter what I do, it doesn't want to come out. So I said, okay, fine, stay there then. Yep, I talked to pillowcases. I talked to diamonds. As long as they don't answer, I figure I'm okay. If they start talking back to me, then I'm going to call Dr. Boo-Boo. Hello, I think I'm having a nervous breakdown. He will probably tell me, rest. I'm always sent to rest. I have no idea why. Every time the doctor looks at me, are you getting enough rest? I go, why? Do I look tired? Well, I do have arthritis, and I push it to the limit. That means I will keep on moving until the pain stops me. I try to do with as little painkillers as I possibly can, but the arthritis is very bad. Sometimes, it gets bad, it gets worse, it gets better. I sort of gotten used to it, But I do remember the other specialist telling me how important it is to keep moving. I have been reduced from permission walking 5 kilometers to 3 kilometers a day. I said, okay. And not allowed to go out in this heat. So what I have to do is, like 4, 5 in the morning, I do my walking. And then when the heat starts kicking in, then I have to stay indoors, which makes it difficult if I have to work. Yeah. Well, I've been told I can retire in September. The problem is, in September, I am still on maternity leave, so I can't retire. And they can't fire me either. Now, the kind of job I work, you don't get fired. So, I just knocked over the camera. Is everybody okay? Good. So, how we're doing? I think this is all the symbol D that I had placed out here. I see we have some color blocking, so that should be a little bit faster to get going with that. Now, let me see who's here. Oh my goodness. Hello, sigh and cry. Hello. Hello, good morning, everyone. Hello. Welcome. So, let's see what we're doing here. Let's go for the symbol bowl, or we already have it put out, so we might as well go with that. Yeah. Where we're going right here. This is the background color. No, I don't want to drop in there. Okay, put it here. So we should be able to move along with this. Depends on how much time I have today. See how much I can finish with this. Like I said, I'm not allowed to go to work during the day unless they call me in for night shift, but there's usually no job for me on a night shift. So I will do as much of the diamond painting as I can. And I think we should be able to be right on schedule. Again, it doesn't want to stick. You know, like I said, this heat and humidity is not exactly beneficial for this type of craft. We have traffic outside galore. I don't know where everyone is going to. They do have the steam things going on the street for people to cool off, and they're handing out water, you know, little bottles of drinking water. But we are not used to such heat in this country. So the ambulances and the hospitals do have a lot of work to do with people becoming ill. I have noticed that they did pull in the workers that were working on the roads, you know, upgrading the highways and stuff like that. They pulled them in for 3-4 hours, and then they're going to start them early morning and late at night to continue with the work. Because even the cement or that tar or whatever they're putting down will not work in such a heat, you know. Actually, the heat wave should be over in a couple of days, but until then, it is rather uncomfortable. We don't have air conditioning. I have ceiling fans. I'm very happy to have that. I also put sort of blinds, you know, on the windows. They're like curtain, but they block out the sun. I have noticed it does make a big difference. It's about 7 degrees cooler in the house than outside. So that was a good investment. Although hubby did not want it, but I thought it was a good investment. So. I don't know. I'm having problem with this pen sticking, so I'm gonna switch to another pen. I may have to replace the end of it, you know. When I push so hard, if the tip becomes damaged, then it will not pick up the diamond anymore. So what I do is take out the tip, take a tip out from one of the, you know, the diamond painting pads that I usually included in every diamond painting kit. So I take out the tip from that and then put it in my diamond painting pan, because I prefer to use that. It's a little bit bigger than the diamond painting pen that is included in the kit, and it is more comfortable for my hand to have the bigger diamond painting pen. It's just my own preference. Most of us that are diamond painting do invest in getting diamond painting pens because we love to. It's beautiful, you know. I mean, if you're doing crafts, you might as well enjoy it, right? Right. And they do have beautiful diamond painting pens. Again, for me, it is the shipping that it costs an arm and a leg. Seriously. Actually, what I'm doing is fishing for this particular symbol. So I might go to another symbol. Yeah, I think that's just about done with this one. So, thank you very much for spending time with me this morning, doing our diamond painting. Stay safe, stay healthy, be happy. I will see you next time with another diamond painting. Bye for now. Mwah.